Hello everyone, this is Kritarth Academy. So here we are coming up with another video of speaking. She is our student Hua Shamliu and we will be making a speaking video with her. Okay Hua, so shall we start?
Yeah.
Good afternoon Hua, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
What's your full name?
My full name is Hua Shang Liu.
Okay, Hua. Hua, do you have any nickname?
My school friends call me Hua, while my college friends call me Shang.
Okay, fine. So how you want me to address you?
However you like.
Okay, so I'll prefer to call you Hua, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So Hua, can you show me your passport please?
Here it is.
Okay, thank you. So, what you do? Do you work or you are a student?
I'm a dentist. I have been working with my father for the past 2 years in his clinic. I've been assisting him. I usually go in the morning, and while in the evening, I usually sit and do other things.
Okay, fine. So, which city you come from?
I come from a small city named Bhilai. It is in the state Chhattisgarh. It is 30 to 40 kilometers from the state capital, Raipur, and it is also known as Steel City of the state.
Okay. So, how far is this place Bhilai from this test center?
I cannot give you a precise distance because it is in totally different states, while Kolkata is in West Bengal, which is the east side of the country, and Chhattisgarh is in the center side of the country, in the central part of the country.
Oh.
So I'm not sure.
Okay, no worries. So, do you enjoy living in that city Bhilai?
I have been living here since I have been born. I've gotten used to it, and I like living in this city.
Fine. So, now in this first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. So, now let us talk about happiness, okay? What does happiness mean in life?
It is a tricky question, but I think for me, happiness is a state of bliss where you have no worries about the future, and you have respect from your colleagues and love from your family members and friends. That, according to me, is happiness.
Fine. Are people happy since their birth?
I guess that is the age where children are most happy, because after that you have so many responsibilities, which does put a damper in your happiness.
Okay. What makes people generally happy?
I guess a good mental as well as physical health makes a person happy, as well as good position and status in the society. That also helps people stay happy. Whereas the same things that I've mentioned before, respect and love from your people who live near you,
Okay.
that also contributes to happiness.
Do you think money can buy happiness?
There are many things which can be bought only through money, and it does help you to be happy in life. Like there are gifts, you can give gifts to your friends and family members, which does bring happiness in them as well as in us. There are few things which money cannot buy. So I think it's a very tricky question with not a one answer.
Fine. So now let's move on and talk about meals, okay? How often do you eat with your family?
I eat with my family 3 whole meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay. Do you like eating healthy food?
I do like eating healthy food, whereas I do slip and go to fast food once in a while.
Okay. Do you eat out a lot?
I'd say that I only go out once in a month at least, or sometimes twice, but not more than that.
Okay. Do you prefer eating at home or a restaurant?
It depends. I do like going out sometimes, but I also like homemade food, which is more healthy and nutritious as compared to any restaurant food which can be given.
Now I'm going to give you a topic and I would like to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say and make notes if you wish. Do you understand that? Okay. Here is some paper and pencil to make notes, and here is your topic. You get 1 minute to prepare, okay? Okay, start speaking now.
Yeah, I'll first start by admitting that I'm not good with the gadgets. So, stating that, I'll say that I don't own a laptop, and in my final year, which was 3 years back, I had to use a laptop to prepare a PowerPoint presentation for my studies. So I didn't have one, so I borrowed my friend's laptop, as it is very expensive. I think it's useless to just buy a laptop for one presentation. So I thought it was wise to just borrow it from my friend. She was very kind to lend it to me. So it was. I cannot tell you the model which it was, but it was quite good and sleek, and I borrowed it for the presentation. She helped me with it because, as I don't own one, she helped me with it and told me the ins and out of the laptop, how it works. So it helped me a lot with my presentation. I even used it for searching the web for the different photos and pictures that I can use for the seminar, for the presentation that I was going to make. And it was very helpful for my presentation. And I borrowed, she lent it to me for a duration of 2 weeks, which was very useful for me, which was very helpful. And I used it, I had to take it to the college as well, so that I could present the seminar using her laptop, and I was very grateful to her. I returned it to her later.
Okay, thank you, Hua. Okay, can you tell me, did you learn using that laptop afterwards?
Yeah, I then just got my sister to teach me how to use it, because she also uses one for her engineering work, but she needs it all the time because of the nature of her studies. So that's why I had to take one from my friend.
Fine. Let us talk more about borrowing and lending the things. Huh? So, what kind of things people usually borrow from others?
I usually borrow, if I'm talking about myself, I'd say that I borrow my sister's clothes all the time. And I think that clothes is the things which people borrow from friends as well. And money is another thing which is borrowed a lot by.
What about books?
Books, yeah, but.
Don't you think the students borrow a lot of books from each other?
Yeah, they borrow books from each other, but I think there are many libraries available for that.
Okay, fine. There are some people who get the things without owner's permission. Why they do like this?
I'd start with saying that it's very wrong to get something without the owner's permission. But I think they might be doing it because they need it, and they are scared that the owner is going to not going to give the permission for them to use it. That's why, because of the rejection.
So don't you think that sometimes there might be some emergency and they don't have time to borrow? What do you think about this?
Yeah, I think that might be the case when the owner is not there at present and they need it at that time itself. So that could be a exception.
Do you think people should not borrow expensive things from others?
I think borrowing expensive things is quite risky, because it's quite, as you said it's quite expensive. So if you damage it or break it, it's very difficult, and the person is going to expect you to repair it or at least replace it. So if you cannot do that, I don't think that you should borrow any expensive things from them.
That is true. So, do you know any companies who borrowed ideas from others in your country?
Recently, I think Facebook owner Mark Zuckerberg, I don't think he borrowed it, but he did buy Instagram from that owner, and he borrowed that social media app as well, and made it his own.
Fine. Should companies borrow the idea of products?
I guess they can, but I think if they are borrowing the idea from some other company, lesser known company, they should give the proper credit to that company as well.
Yeah. Fine, this is the end of the speaking test work. Thank you very much. And thank you viewers for watching the video. There are 4 parameters on which a speaking is marked: fluency, pronunciation, grammar, coherence and cohesion, and vocabulary, lexical resource. So overall I would give her 7 because I could not hear a lot of good words, some different kind of words. And coherence, there was not much problem with coherence. All the questions were all the answers were to the point. Grammar was not an issue at all. Fluency in pronunciation was also not a big deal. So this is the way a speaking test happens in the center. Thank you so much. Keep waiting for the next videos. Thank you. Have a great day.